You tell a small lie before breakfast. Maybe you say you're fine when you're not. Maybe you say you're 5 minutes away when you haven't left the house. It feels modern. It feels like a symptom of a world too polite for the truth. But the real answer is far stranger. Lying is older than language itself. Long before your ancestors had words, they had deception. Primatologists Richard Byrne and Andrew Whiten spent years watching wild baboons and chimpanzees, and they noticed something unsettling. A subordinate chimp would freeze and stare into the distance, as if spotting a predator, just to make a rival abandon a piece of food. There was no threat. There was only a performance. Byrne and Whiten called this tactical deception, and they found it again and again across primate groups. Your ancestors weren't just learning to survive nature. They were learning to outmaneuver each other. Why would a species need to get good at lying? Because it had gotten good at living in groups. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar argued that the human brain grew large not to solve puzzles or throw spears, but to manage relationships. Who owes who a favor? Who is allied with who? Who might betray who tomorrow? In a world like that, honesty is expensive. A well-placed lie can save your status, your share of the meat, your place by the fire. So, deception wasn't a moral failure. It was a survival tool, sharpened by the same pressures that gave you empathy, memory, and language. Here's the strange part. The better you got at lying, the better you had to get at detecting lies. Every convincing liar creates evolutionary pressure for a sharper listener. That arms race never ended. It shaped how you read a face in half a second. It shaped why a flat tone or a held gaze makes your stomach tighten before your brain knows why. Your ancestors weren't liars by accident. They were liars by design, refined by hundreds of thousands of years of social chess. And it starts shockingly early. Developmental psychologist Kang Lee has spent decades studying children, and his research shows that most kids begin lying around age 2 or 3, right as their brains develop the theory of mind needed to imagine what someone else doesn't know. The children who lie earliest, his studies suggest, often show sharper cognitive development, not weaker character. Deception isn't a corruption of the social mind. It's proof the social mind is working. So the next time you catch yourself softening the truth, or sense someone softening it for you, you're not witnessing a modern flaw. You're watching a 100,000-year-old survival strategy play out in real time, at your kitchen table. That "fine" you said this morning wasn't a small failure of honesty. It was your ancestors, still speaking through you,